How do you trust that the universe is going to take care of it when you let go and you stop trying to work at something? Now, this is a question that I get a lot because manifestation is a lot about trust. It's a lot about just allowing things to come to you, which means that you have to stop trying so hard. But people struggle with this. There's this fear that if I don't keep working at this, it's not going to work out. And so in today's video, I'm going to explain to you the mechanism of trust and why it works. And I'm also going to show you a way to help you trust much more easily so that you can manifest things without trying so hard. Now, of course, first, if you have not yet, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also like the video and turn on your notifications because I do put out content like this every single week. All right, but let's go ahead and get into it. Now, again, most people, when they learn about manifestation, they will struggle with the concept of trust. So before learning about the law of attraction or the law of assumption, you probably operated from a place that what I do gets rewarded. So the action that I take is what creates results. Now, as you start to learn about manifestation, you start to understand that it has a lot less to do with your doing and your action and way more to do with what's going on up here. And so if you're simply capable to think with positive expectation and release that positive expectation, things that you want can just show up with very, very little effort on your behalf. But when you've been thinking the other way your whole life, it can be tricky to just trust. And so one thing you have to understand is what trying is and what it is not. Most people believe that they have control through their action. They have control through their effort. They have control through their aggression or through their hostility. If I just assert myself, I have control. That's what most people believe, but this is actually a very flawed concept. And it's important that we understand this because until we understand this, it's very easy just to default into trying too hard. When you're trying too hard, when you're trying to force things to happen, that is actually a display of a lack of control. It's an important thing to get. If I'm trying really hard to make this work, it actually means that I feel and I am projecting into my universe the idea that I'm out of control. Why? Because if I felt in control of the situation, I wouldn't be trying so hard. I wouldn't be worried about it. I'd be just letting it happen. And so this is the thing to get, okay? When you're more relaxed about things, you can put them down, you can leave them alone, you can let them come to you on their own timing. That is a state of control. So a lot of times people will say, well, I'm a control freak, so I can't stop doing. Well, if you're really a control freak, then start controlling. Control your universe. The way you control your universe is by being calm and projecting, I'm the one in charge here. So I don't need to rush. I don't need to try so hard because I'm the one in control. Now, if you think about this, you'll see this. You'll see evidence of this all over the place. The people that have the most power and the most control are the ones who are the calmest. They're not the ones rushing around. They're not the ones freaking out. They are the ones who stay calm under pressure. Okay? That's what control is. It's being able to sit in your present environment where maybe something hasn't manifested yet and still maintain your composure. That is control. So that's what we want to be reaching for. Now, I said at the beginning of the video, I wanted to give you a mechanism to help you develop trust better. And so this is one that I did a long time ago, and I keep it handy. And so if I ever find myself tensing up with the need to try really hard, I go back and reference this and I look at it. And so this is an exercise that you can do. I recommend that you try it. And it's something that you're just going to write down. All right. And you can write it down. You could put it in your phone, like in your notepad. So if you ever feel stressed out, you can go back and read it. Okay. But what I want you to do is I want you to think about the area of life where you really manifest beautifully, because everyone's got at least one. So maybe you are great in the kitchen, or maybe you're a fantastic mother, or maybe you're a really good speaker, or maybe you're really good with math. I don't know. You got something that you're good at, something that's easy for you, okay? The area in your life that's the easiest for you is the area of your life where you're manifesting the best results, and it's the area of life where you feel the most control. And so what you will notice is in that area of your life, you don't try that hard. You may do some stuff, you may get involved, you may take action, but you're not anxious, you're not worried, you're capable of putting it down, you're capable of moving with it as it needs to be moved with. Okay, so for me, one of the things that I'm best at and always have been is really physical fitness. Okay, so ever since I was a little tiny bitty thing, okay, I was very active. So when I was little, I did figure skating, I played softball when I was young and basketball, and then I did track and cross country and volleyball. I tried out and made the college crew team. Then I did yoga. Then I became a gym rat. Like, fitness is just something that's just always been kind of a part of my life. And it's been something that I've always been pretty good at. And I've gotten better at understanding manifestation, but I've always felt like somebody who can be strong and can be fit and can be flexible and all of that kind of stuff. I've always thought of myself that way. And so I go into the gym every day and I do take action, okay? I do work out. I do put forth effort. But if you were to watch me against most people in the gym, one thing you would probably notice, and you'll notice this at your gym, if you look at the people who are in the best shape, they all tend to kind of work out kind of the way that I do. They rest between sets. They take their sets slowly. They're not trying to overexert themselves too much. They're moving at a comfortable pace. They're moving at a pace that looks almost regal. They're not racing around. They're not huffing and puffing. They look comfortable. They look poised. These are also people who will rest. They will take recovery seriously. They're not in there trying to injure themselves. They're not in there trying to do the most, okay? There's a system. We're going to take some of it easy some of the time. And so what I did was I wrote down in my notepad way back when an explanation of how I operate when I'm in the gym, how I don't overexert myself, how I do take breaks, how I do take it easy, how I do move at a pace that's comfortable for me. I sat there and I wrote it down, item by item, as many ways as I could possibly define how when I go to the gym, I take it pretty easy. I get phenomenal results. I'm not in there huffing and puffing. I'm not in there hurting myself, but I'm doing it from a place of relaxation. I also noticed that when I go to the gym, I'm not stressed. I'm excited to be there. I'm happy to be there. If I happen to have a bad day at the gym, I'll just leave. I don't try to make it work. I'm there to have a good time. And so in this notepad, in this note that I wrote, it explains very detailed how relaxed and in control I am in the gym, which is why I get the results that I get, which is why I identify so highly as a person who's very fit, because I have a very relaxed energy with that particular task. So I want you to do the same thing. What's the area of your life that you really knock out of the park? Ideally, pick something that you've always been kind of good at, or that you've always kind of gotten good results with, because that's the one that's the most dominant. You know you can lean on that thing, so you're not stressed. And sit there and write it out. All the ways that you're calm and relaxed and take it easy, and you don't stress, and you're not nervous, and you're not worried. And chances are you have noticed that other people who try to do what you do, they struggle with it, but not you. I want you to do that, because when you have that in your notepad, whenever you find yourself struggling with something else, struggling to trust that things are just going to work out, I want you to go back and read in your notepad just how easy it is for you to trust in the area that you're doing the best. Because it's going to remind you, oh yeah, I don't need to try so hard. I don't need to be so stressed out. That's the energy of not feeling in control. I need to take the energy from this notepad version of myself and apply it over here. Take it easy and relax. Okay, so that's something that I do highly recommend, because it's going to retrain your mind to understand that the power is in letting go of the control. Because when you let go of the control, you actually obtain it. Okay, and this is going to be a tangible representation that you can keep with you. And again, reference back whenever you find yourself holding on to things and not just trusting that they're going to work out. Now, trusting that things are going to just work out is part of the process of detachment. It's part of the process of letting go. Knowing that you want something and being calm and letting it work out. And this is the area of manifestation that people struggle with the most. And I know this because I get lots and lots of questions about detachment and letting go on my live videos that I typically do on Sundays. So in response to all of the questions that I've gotten over the years, I did decide last year to create a program on detachment. And so the reason why I'm mentioning this is that every year I'm going to put this course on sale just one time per year. And so this program is going to be going on sale for its annual sale this month. And so if you are somebody who's been wanting to become a master of detachment, but maybe you found that it's really hard to trust when something's really important to you, or maybe you found that it's really hard to relax and detach when it looks like there's problems in your reality and you're not quite sure, how am I supposed to calm down when everything's running amok? Or perhaps you're somebody who struggles with overthinking and it's just been very hard for you not to ruminate and stress. Maybe you have anxiety or ADHD, or there's something else that you feel is keeping the mind running and unable to detach. Well, this program is going to go through all of that, and it's going to show you how to become a master at detachment, relaxing and letting go so that the things that you want can easily show up for you. Again, this program is going on its once only per year sale at the end of this month. You'll be able to get it for 50% off. And so if you are interested, please make sure to go ahead and sign up for the notifications for that sale. I will drop the link to that in the description of this video. But when you sign up, I'll send you a 50% off coupon code during the sale period. So please do note this sale will only be once this year. I only put this course on sale one time per year. So it's the only time to get it at a discounted rate. So if you're interested, again, go ahead and sign up for the notifications. In addition to that, if you are new to my work and you have not yet, I do highly recommend that you take my free 5-minute manifesting test. If you want to know for sure that you really are the creator of your reality, I've designed this very quick 5-minute test where you can prove it to yourself. Put something out and watch it come back. And to take that test now, please go to manifestingtest.com. Again, that's manifestingtest.com. And of course, I will put the link below in the description as well. Now, in addition to the detachment program, I've got lots of programs on manifestation, learning how to manifest abundance, relationships, fitness, weight loss, career, all kinds of stuff. So if you're interested in checking those out, again, check out the links. And then finally, again, if you have not yet, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and turn on your notifications. Thanks so much for watching today's video on how to trust in letting go. I really hope that it helped. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another one soon. Bye-bye.